Yeah, so we're talking about the brute material or the trial of Stacey Stafford. Before we get into the meat of the play, and I think that this is probably a better play than the previous play we were speaking about, the mediums, is this. I wanted to get into that subtitle because it did accomplish its duty in that it made me think, why would it be subtitled The Trial of Stacey Stafford when it's essentially about Lana Brown? And I would say that's more of the persona-like quality of the play, or at least parts of the play, that leads me to that conclusion. Do you think that's a correct assessment, or what do you see as the function of the subtitle?
Well, originally I was going to write a play about the Stacey Stafford character, and Stacey Stafford is based upon this real-life woman that I knew, that I've talked about, who's sort of become a new age religious scam artist in the last few years. And it's been a great disappointment to see how she has devolved into someone who's now actually scamming money from people. And so I also wanted to write about the Lana Brown character, and I might do an actual more straightforward play about the Stacey Stafford character at some point. But I thought the title itself was a little, the Trial of Stacey Stafford was a little too forward. I did a book called The Trial of Horacio Guzman, and that was another reason I didn't want to use it as a title, but as a subtitle it works. And then I said, well, I want to write about Lana Brown, who is a woman that I briefly dated and was sexually involved with, and then compare her to this other woman, Stacey Stafford, that I was emotionally involved with but never sexually involved with. And their stories are quite different, even though they're only about a year apart. I was with Lana first and then with the Stacey characters. And I thought, well, both of these characters are clearly mentally deranged in different ways, and let me use the one character who I know more of and was physically intimate with, as a way to also sketch out the other character. So the Stacey Stafford character is sort of what would you call it? Not the corona, a penumbral. If Lana Brown is the umbra, the thing in the center, the penumbral character behind her and the relationship is the Stacey character. And then I have your doppelganger. The play opens with them talking about Stacey.
Very loose doppelganger.
Yeah, the Stacey character is talked about, and then we get the flashbacks or the digressions to the Lana character, and I just thought it would be a good thing to compare and contrast. One woman we actually see in the flesh in the play, and this play is one of the 3 or 4 plays that I have that has the option that they could actually be nude. Both the Danny character and the Lana character could be shown nude in the play, depending on where it's put on and the social mores and the laws at the time. And then another character that's just talked about. And how does seeing one character and her derangement tie into this character that we only hear about her derangement? So